Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I am going to pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I'll pull one from Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I also have, and that's going to be for the main reading, which this is not. This is just the introduction, and the introduction is for all signs. I will put a timestamp when the main readings start. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job just to deliver the message. Now, I will do an introductory reading, and I will use my Weight Rider tarot cards, and this is going to be just general what's going on in the universe. There is so much energies. I've been waking up at between that 2 to 4 hour, the 2 to 4 a.m., sometimes a little earlier, sometimes pretty much, yeah, sometimes a little bit earlier. The energies are very, very strong right now. And if you need to know more about it, go to my introductions from the past. I would probably go to the one before this one, okay? It just very strong. Lots of things are happening. Oops, cards falling down. When the cards fall out, means to say, hey, let's look at these. Anything that is reversed also is a little bit more energy to it. Some people think that it's the opposite card, and you can read it that way. I read them as a little bit more, let's pay attention to this card, okay? So, lots of things are happening. There's the south node, the south north nodes going on, Mercury retrograde. We are now firmly into Aquarius for this reading. Lots of stuff going on. Uranus is going direct. So lots of stuff going on. We are not quite in the middle of the 1.5 year cycle? No, so it started 20 to 21, okay, to March 2023. We're in the middle of that Saturn in Aquarius energy also. So let's see what we have with our cards for today. This is my Weight Rider. I will then pull one from my, what is this cards? my Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, okay? Like I said, the energies are really strong today, and they have been extremely challenging, and that's okay. You know what I always say when it's challenging? I must be doing something right. I got the devil so uptight. Yes, and they will try, the darker energies, the energies that try to keep you from the light, which I believe we are all part of that light. The people that come to my channel are all part of that light. We do get some infiltrators, but that's okay. Our light will shine bright. So anyway, we will find that any of the, and this came to my heart that I needed to let you know, where you are the most vulnerable will be where you are attacked to try to keep you from doing what it is you're supposed to be doing, okay? But we got this. We got this handled. Higher power has this for you. Let's see the first card, and look at that. Now, this is the 10 of Cups. It was the one that fell out. We do have a 10, which is, remember, numbers are very important. So 10's transitional. It's kind of things are moving. And this is things are moving in your home, in your life, in your love. So this does have a very happy life, happy love, happy family. This is Cup energy, so that's another thing to watch. And Cup is our in alignment with our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional energy going on. So this is happy home, happy life. This is blessings, and this is also count your blessings. So let's see what our next card has. I knew this one was coming up. So we have Hierophant. We have a 5 energy. 5 has change energy, positive, negative. And I just knew that, there's a lot. So we have to hold on to this. We have to claim our blessings. We have to think about how we do, the things that we do have are blessing us, and I'm praying, I hope, and, I pray for you guys. I pray that you all have a roof over your head, that you have food in your belly, and that, and that that you are living the best life you can in your circumstances. Okay, but the Hierophant is always an interesting energy. I find it a little bit, I'm always a little bit, I don't know, do I want to say distrustful of the Hierophant? Do I want to say a little rebellious from the Hierophant? The Hierophant has a lot of traditional energy. It has a lot of government energy. It has a lot of the business of religious energy to it. It's very, it's very do as I say. It's very, and it's, the Hierophant to me has this, the Hierophant really doesn't ask you to do any independent thinking. The Hierophant wants to have some control. Now, it's interesting that it's next to this, to this, which is all about blessings. It's all about, because I do not feel like the blessings are coming from the Hierophant. I feel like you have the blessings. I always feel a little bit, well, I am. I feel kind of breakaway energy with the Hierophant. So let's put it out there. Let's see what else we have here. The Page of Pentacles. Now, the court cards, they do have an underlying energy. Pages have earth energy. So that is our Taurus, Capricorn. It is our Virgo. And we do have a lot of Capricorn and Taurus right now going on. That is our job, our money, our career, how we make our money, sometimes even our homes. Now, so the page's underlying energy is Pentacles. It is earth energy. But this is also the Page of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This is a new job. This is new careers. This is a new ability to make money. But the page is also very excited about these changes, or excited about these opportunities. So the pages, we'll go through this one time. The pages, earth energy, underlying. The Knight's energy is fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, burning, determined. The Queen is water. Now that is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual. And then our King has the underlying energy of swords. And that is our air energy. That is our Aquarius energy. It is also our Gemini and our Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through, also about making good plans, or making plans and making some goals for that future. So what do we have here? Again, too, this could be breaking away, because sometimes the Hierophant is, like I said, the Hierophant brings a little bit of a break away from tradition, break away, not the Hierophant. The energies are kind of telling you to break away from tradition, break away from, just doing it because, the Hierophant is telling you. But again, we have blessings here. We have a new opportunity here. We have a new opportunity to make something really special. The page is very, very optimistic, and the page has a very, a very strong hope and wish. And the page will do the work. The page will do the work. Anyway, we had the Hierophant in our last reading, I believe, and I think we had the Nine of Cups, which was the wish, and that the wish card, which is for the overview, for the introduction. Let's see, my John Holland, there we go, John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. We're just going to pull one here and see what this is all about. So we have, I kind of feel like, I just feel like this tries to block blessings, tries to block opportunities also. So we'll just put that out there. No judgment, but I do feel, again, the Hierophant is also try to do the Hierophant energy, it basically stimulates, try to do something different. Okay, let's see what we've got here with John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now we also too, now granted, next month is going to be where it's all about the twos, but we also have, the 1, 2, 1, we have the 1, 1, the 1, 2, 2, the 1, 2, 3, and then of course 2022. So there is that lot of that twos in itself is about decisions, crossroads. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's also about joining, okay? It's joining together. I told you about ones, new beginnings, new starts. Threes, there's a lot of power in threes, okay? You do something, say something 3 times, there's a lot of power. Again, I am doing this reading on the, what is it, the 18th, and so that is basically, we're still in that full moon energy. So basically get out there and say, do what it is you want. Remember, release, relinquish, request. Okay. And I'm sorry if the audio is still not matching my lips. I'm trying to figure out why that is, but I don't want to delay putting out the videos. Here we go. This is the John Holland. Okay, so now we have a 6. 6 is the number of man. So if you add the 2022, that adds up to a 6 also. Number of man, the energies you put into something. This has a lot of material and spiritual prosperity. So something's going on where we should start seeing maybe some changes in our money situation, maybe. Again, I'm not quite sure with the Hierophant. People that follow me, you know my feelings about the Hierophant. I kind of like say, Hierophant says, this way. And I go, let's go that way. Okay? So I will, but this is about material and spiritual prosperity. So there's some growth here. There is some growth. There is some, a lot of things that have to do with faith. A lot of things that has to do with, putting it out there, making a wish, just putting it out there and just believing. Okay? Interesting, Hierophant, I don't like that one, but it is necessary for this reading. Okay, anyway, I will post this as the introduction, then I will put this in the beginning of all the readings, but I will put a timestamp. Oh, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications so I won't have to say that in the individual readings. Let's start them now. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? Well, do you feel like the pressure eased up a little bit now that the North Node, it's the North Node, right, has left Gemini and has gone to Taurus? Do you feel like it's kind of released or relieved some of the pressure? Just wondering. Again, the nodes aren't necessarily the, thing that I just kind of know they're there. So, but I do think that they're interesting energies. They do work their way backward through the astrological signs. And so now it's gone from Gemini, the North Node, to Taurus. Yeah, the North Node. Okay. Anyway, let's see what we've got here for my Geminis now that we are in Aquarius season. Here we go. Because that is an air season. So that actually should feel good to you in many ways, though sometimes it can be challenging. Okay, first card is reversed. Let's see what we've got here. The Knight of Air. Things are moving faster than you even thought that they were going to move. Now, I talk about what the underlying energies are in the introduction. So the Knight has fire, but this is air. Air is your energy, and also, of course, Aquarius and Libra. Thought processes, making plans, making things happen. Things are happening, and you may not necessarily feel like you've got your feet on the ground. So really, really, really try to make sure you're taking care of yourself, because there's going to be a lot of decisions this week. There's a lot of actions. It's kind of like when you have, I don't know, like when you have a lot of children and they're all coming after you. Can I do this? No. Can I do this? No. Can I do this? Oh, I don't care. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I don't care what you do. But then, of course, you do care. So you have to then kind of go, wait a minute. What did I say yes to? What did I say no to? So I'm kind of getting that. I'm just kind of feeling like, bombardment, all these people talking to you at once. And usually, my Geminis, you are really good at filtering all these sounds and all these thoughts and everything coming. But the Knight of Air is giving me this really kind of like, it might be a little bit too much. Breathe, take it easy. Try to, when people are asking you for a decision right now, kind of say, whoa, wait. If you want a decision right now, then it's going to be a no. Okay, that's how I handle things. You want something right now before I can think about it, we're not doing anything. Okay, but if you give me a little bit of time to think about it, it could be that yes. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of thoughts, a lot of just these energies just kind of coming to you. But these energies are actually coming from people. Okay, it's not just I'm not going to say that you're not going to wake up in the middle of the night wondering, did I answer this email? Did I ask, did I, did I finish this or that? It's just going to be a very, I don't know that's stressful, but it will raise your stress. How's that? Okay, Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. That's what I really want you to do. Creative solutions. And if you have a moment to breathe and really think, you will be able to handle everything that they throw at you. Next card is that Five of Air. Now, Aquarius got this too. Didn't Aquarius get this? Well, yes, Aquarius got this too. So we have that air energy. Five has change, positive, negative. This to me has a sneaky snake. But for, generally it has a sneaky snake, meaning somebody is out there that wants to not necessarily promote you or does not necessarily want to work with you and would actually enjoy seeing you fail. Okay? I don't necessarily feel like it's so much a person, though I will say watch out for that. But I do feel like it's a collective that would like to kind of pull that rug out from underneath your feet. So just be very, very careful about it. And the thing is, it's kind of like they want to distract you so you don't even see it coming. Okay? So just be aware of this energy. I like to be more positive, but if you're aware of it, and I don't want to make you paranoid, so please, but if you're aware of the energies, if you're aware, then you can actually handle it so much better. Okay, so an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. This is review everyone's motives. So let's see what else we have. Ego. Okay, so we have a 515 here, or a 515 going backwards. Again, one's transit is new beginnings, 10's transition, 5 change, positive, negative. Ego, this is Archangel Jophiel, and I like Jophiel on this because Jophiel is creative. Jophiel is actually somebody, is an angel that wants to really create new solutions. Now, the 15 is the devil card in the traditional tarot. It generally has facing your fears. It has, or not facing your fears. Okay? It's a lot of this is about ego as opposed to your id, or as opposed to id, right? Ego, id? Yeah, as opposed to your higher consciousness, as opposed, we'll just go there. It's your grounded energy, caring about what everyone's thinking about you instead of what you know is right and doing what you know to be right, instead of that higher connection. But again, the ego does have this thing about, facing your fears, and would you rather stay in bondage or do you want to break free and make new choices, okay? And a lot of times, remember, there's that saying I say, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got, and that generally is staying in your bondage, only if you really want to change a situation. If you want to change a situation, then change how you respond, okay? But the ego does have a lot of fear base, but the ego also, and again, this is why I like Archangel Jophiel with this, the ego also has Archangel Jophiel to show you new solutions on how to make some of these changes. Okay. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So again, it does feel like it's going to be a very hectic week, with people around you kind of swirling. And part of that too, my Geminis, is they do know that you know your stuff. They do know, but it's kind of like, you do 99 things wonderfully. You do the one thing that maybe you make a mistake on, and it's not even a big mistake. And you do this yourself. You will focus on that one mistake, and many times over, they will focus on it too. So I'm going to say to you that you need to be your own PR person. What is it? Public relations person. You need to be reminding people of all the good things that you do. I know that feels uncomfortable, but you need to tell people, like if they try to do, because people like to tend to, they tend to be drawn to that darker side. So you need to shine your light bright. Don't feel embarrassed. So, if they're like, oh, this and that, say, hey, you know what? You like to bring up this one thing that I did 12 years ago. What about all the good things I've been doing? Okay? And name them. And if you can't name them, Sit down, write them down. Okay, let's see what this card has to say. The Six of Michael. So again, we have that air energy. And if you look at 1 plus 5 is 6. So who's to say? 6 is the number of man. It is the energies you put into something. The Six of Michael is sailing from a darker time, a harsher time, into the light. From, you can see, from the storm into, again, clearer sails. Okay? So it is the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So whatever this is going on with these, you are aware of it, you see it, and you can act accordingly to it too. And because of how you act and how you respond, everything's rosy, everything's golden. Okay? Okay. Let's see what crystal or energy we have here that would be helpful for my Geminis. So yeah, so it does, I'm wondering, I have not done Libra yet, I'm wondering if that will come in and if that's something that's just going along with the air signs. Don't know. Your sneaky snake felt a little different than Aquarius's though, so just putting that out there. But if you do have Aquarius in any of your, any of your aspects, signs, whatever, rising, ascending, moon, Venus, take a look at Aquarius then. Okay, let's see, and how you do that, you can find out through your birth chart, and that's easy. You just go on and, do a search on it. How to calculate my birth chart. There's tons of them out there. And here we go. Okay, this one is reversed. Labradorite. Do I have any Labradorite? I don't think this is this Labradorite? It might be. Anyway, I never know really the names of a lot of these, but I do to some extent. Okay, shamanic journeying. Now, that's really interesting because I do feel a lot of Gemini energy with shamans. Maybe it's because you see both sides. Brave, magical power, higher awareness. Higher awareness does have that magician energy also to it. Okay, so I throw that out there. Okay, my Geminis, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Geminis, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.